Well, thank you for joining me. I am with Deb and Carlin Val, and they are the founders of At Last Forest School. And I'd love to hear more about what the Franchisor Blueprint Experience program has been like for you as business owners. Tell me what's gone on. We've been together for a few months now.
Yeah, it's been great. We always feel, or at least I always feel that, we don't know what we don't know until we don't know that we don't know it. And I think, this whole experience has helped us really kind of organize our thoughts and really help us structure what we want our franchise to look like.
Mm-hmm. And help us get on the same page and have a vision and steps towards a completed goal.
So what was it like? I know, Carlin, you did a ton of research. You've really been thinking about this for a long time. I know that you really did a lot of research about making the decision to even move this way in your business and around the franchise model. Tell me what that was like and how it's different now.
Well, I mean, in everything that I do, I think I always go to YouTube before I consult a professional, and whether it's fixing the house or building our business up, YouTube's great in that sense. But no matter how much research I did, looking into franchising and what steps we needed to take and things like that, it ultimately came down to, I just felt, the content on YouTube and Google was missing a lot of the connection pieces between the main ideas and missing some main ideas. So after going through the Blueprint experience with Marietta, she allowed us and helped us and guided us through making those connections between those ideas and basically kind of just being that second voice, that support person that we could confide into, and to, we feel confident with Marietta, because we tell her what we think we should be doing, and she says that's a great idea, but you should also think about that. And at the end of the day, I think we're in a way better position to move forward with franchising than if we try to do it through our own. The
YouTuber, Google, Mr. Google, those are,
and all the other things that we didn't realize we'd get from it too. Like there's lots of other goodies, resources and technology ideas and leads and just other ideas for our business that just came up in conversation outside of the blueprint that was very beneficial.
And then the other thing too that really brought it home was that, instead of a lot of other consultants out there are saying, yeah, we'll write it all for you. And that didn't make any sense to me, just because they didn't know our business like we know our business. So having this as like an alternative where you kind of give us the framework and then you let us do the work. I think that satisfied my need to do it on my own, and made it way more financially feasible for us to move forward with franchising.
Yeah, totally. That done with you, some hand holding, maybe the odd template here and there that kind of gets you moving in the right direction. Or, I like to think about as evolving your thinking, maybe just by asking those questions. Can you tell me a little bit about the kind of the aha moment where you both kind of were like, oh yeah, this was like a good decision for us when that happened, and what that was like for you?
Yeah, for sure. I think a big part of it is you working through the module with us, 1 week introducing the module and then the second week taking it up. That again just gave us so much confidence, and by having somebody check our work, so to speak, whereas if we weren't with you or with a consultant,
maybe still guessing.
Yeah, we wouldn't have the confidence that we have now going in, knowing that somebody's looked over it and gave us feedback and helped us kind of even improve it even further. So as soon as that started happening, we started going through the modules and then being able to run them through you after we've worked through them. That was my aha moment for sure, just knowing that we were on the right track.
And I had aha moments every week. I can't pick just one. I think every time we got off the call, I was like, oh, I'm so glad we're doing this, and I have direction and a focus, and
yeah, totally. Thank you for that. So what does your business look like now that we've had a chance to work together over the last few months? Tell me what's changed, what's new and good right now for you.
We're getting more organized every day, so that's great. And we're really kind of fine-tuning our operations to make it sellable as a franchise, or I guess eventually if we ever wanted to sell the business, but I don't see that happening. But in either way, it's kind of reducing stress in a way, because we're getting more organized, and I also feel that it's making us look more professional, even within our current corporate locations, just because we're getting more organized, and with the leads that you've given us as far as, you know, staff training, organization, and different things like that. It just helps us streamline and run a more efficient ship, so to speak. And again, that's making us feel really good about moving forward with scaling to the franchise model, where,
you're going to be leading a lot of people through
exactly
a model, right? So
Yeah.
knowing what that looks like can be really helpful. So what would you say to someone who's actually thinking about joining me on this journey on the Franchisor Blueprint Experience? What advice would you give them? What would you say to them if they said, would you do this again? That's kind of my favorite magic question. What would you say?
I would say do it. I also love that you have the recordings forever, right? That's huge. So, I mean, we can always go back and revamp and renew and refresh.
Yeah, and you know, I'm sure lots of people who are watching this and contacting you, they're on the fence and they don't know if they should even franchise or not. And you know, the one of the biggest selling features that I think you said to me without maybe even realizing it is that, hey, if we were halfway through and franchising isn't for you, I can help you build your corporate model, you know, and grow corporately, where even if you don't franchise, you'll still get value. And I have to say, like, you know, from my position, I was trying to force Debbie to like, let's franchise right away. Like, we got to go with COVID. Like, now's the time. We got to act before anybody else does. And then after working through these modules, it was pretty evident that to me that okay, like maybe Deb was right in the sense that we should slow down and really fine tune everything. But what's awesome is whether, you know, we plan to franchise, but even if we don't, I feel like this whole experience was worth it just for helping us build our corporate business or organization and
Yeah, I honestly, you know, I say that and I firmly believe it too. Even if you never franchise your business, I just know that you're going to get enough out of this, that it's going to change your business forever. It's going to change forever the way you look at your business and how you even think about your own business as you move forward. So I certainly appreciate and resonate with that. So, well, thank you so much. It's been great to spend some time with you today. I've thoroughly enjoyed working with all of you and meeting your entire family. And it's at Last Four Schools. Follow them on Facebook. Check them out. They are a growing, interesting farming, foresting family, and definitely one to watch.